Hey!
You ready? You ready?
Oh, yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
we're
you're
doing
right.
the lion?
We're doing it.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome.
Good evening. Good morning.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Shannon Heaton.
Matt Heaton.
And this is
here
the
we are.
virtual guided session.
First one of the year.
It is.
Yeah.
We're going to stick with a second Saturday schedule for a few months.
Yeah.
Excited to bring folks together. Excited to play some tunes with you on this beautiful-ish early
nice.
afternoon.
It's snowy in Boston, which is, nice.
Yes. And Bob, snowless Wisconsin. You're first in the room. Very good welcome to you. Mike in Ohio, welcome to you. To Margie in Minneapolis, glad you're ready for tunes. To Dawn in Fort Collins. To Pat in Ohio. To Susan in New Jersey. To Daniel in Ontario. To Elena in California and Julie in Tennessee. And to Allison in France. Hello. Happy to see you folks. It was lovely, Allison, to enjoy a tune earlier today. We're going to play that hornpipe later on, the tune that we learned in our Zoom class today. Lynn in Connecticut, just listening today. Of course, listening is a thing to do, all on its own, and that's a beautiful thing to do. Grateful for music, grateful for listening, and grateful that you're joining us. And to Marco and Jeanette, hello to you. So sorry that you had the flu, and yes, just listening and playing along when you can seems like a good idea. Allison in Rhode Island, hello, and sorry that you too were wiped out with a big cold. Lots of things going around. Kevin in Austin, in warm Austin, hello to you. You're all very welcome to this afternoon, or to this hour of mid-tempo tunes.
Yeah.
To Arthur, hello and welcome to you. To France in Ottawa, hi my friend and welcome. Hi Dermot in Sarasota. Hi Steve in Arlington, but joining us from Florida. How lovely for you. Seb, hello in France. Hello to David in Beverly up the road. Hello to Elise, Celtic Music for All Occasions. Welcome, my friend. We are so happy to have you here. Orva, hello to you in Hungary. Wonderful to have you here. To Janet in Michigan. To Denya. Hi, friend. Wonderful to have you joining us. Hope you're going to be playing the fiddle with us today. It will be very sweet indeed. To Jenny, wonderful to have you going. Snowy for you up there in Leitrim, I think you are. I'm sure you're making beautiful, warm artwork through the winter. To Saul in Michigan, glad you're back in the backyard. Good place to be. And to Mike in Oregon, hi and welcome to you. To Roxanne in California, wonderful to learn that hornpipe with you. To Jeff, hello and welcome back. To Mary in Oregon. So we're going to get started with the beautiful, beautiful dum da 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 in G major. The beautiful John Hughes.
Was he beautiful?
I like to think he was. This is for all the beautiful John Hughes out there. To Red Soprani in St. Paul. Hope you're joining us on the box. So here we go. 1, 2, John McHughes, aka Adam and Eve.
Nice. Yeah, we like that.
No matter what's going on outside or even downstairs, doesn't matter. These tunes are beautiful.
Something going on downstairs? Oh,
Who
okay.
knows? We're playing beautiful tunes. Out on the street where the snow is. Who knows? Maybe more is coming down.
Yeah.
To Valeria in Argentina, thanks for joining us. Welcome. To Janet, welcome to you. I'm so glad you're here. And Linda in Loveland, hi, my friend. Hello to Ted in Ottawa. And hi to Karen in California. We're going to carry on, friends, with some reels with the Dear Dear. That's a tune that I play on the banjo.
Yep, it's Shannon's old family favorites on the banjo.
Called Donald Blue. And then we'll do Pigeon on the Gate.
And then we will do
the Ed Reevy, Love at the Endings. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. happy endings. It's a good thing always, no matter what's going on. And Elizabeth, hi and welcome. And yes, our happy begonias thriving, letting them go, although I did trim one of them, but trying to let a couple of the sprigs go as you suggested, and I hope one of them will flower one of these days. And yes, a big hug out to you guys in LA, beautiful Topanga Canyon and environs. I hope hope for the best, and have to say I've been in a very weird mood. Today feels weird. When we started this, things were not so great. We were all frightened because bad things were happening in the world, and they're always, bad things are always happening and good things are always happening. But I had this sense of impending doom, and once again, here we are meeting in the music that is a balm, no matter what is happening. Good news, bad news, bring it all. We can bear it together with these tunes. And like you said, Saul, the sun was shining on the fresh snow, very pretty. Easier to play your flute in the office maybe, but a little bit of sunshine.
So it never hurts.
Never hurts.
Never hurts.
And to Demo in Australia, thanks for joining us live. Good morning in the future. Happy you're with us. Right. And to Fel, I hope that not too smoky inside and you can enjoy some music today. And to Jamie in Antrim, to Julie in Antrim. So glad you're joining us up in the north. And to Frank in Ohio, hello, and glad you shoveled your snow. Hope you can stretch a little bit and take it easy.
Happy to report that Nigel is a fully functional snow shoveler now. So
yes, our child is doing good snow shoveling. Good to Gustav, wow. Hello in Brazil. Muito obrigada for joining us today. So we're going to carry on with beautiful Tom Ennis, young Tom Ennis. He's a beautiful lad.
They're not all beautiful.
Beautiful tune. Beautiful young Tom Ennis. Into the Kesh jig. Into chicken dinner. Calliope House, written by Dave Richardson, who made us one of the best chicken dinners of all time.
And we'll do it in D.
Yes. First, young Tom. Beautiful young Tom. 1, 2, 3.
Not bad.
Hey,
Not too
fun.
shabby.
So, I really do imagine, I know a lot of us here. I've communicated with you. I know you in person, or I know you online, or just even through the chat over the years. And as I see people coming in the room, I can hear you. I really can. I'm imagining it. And I love playing tunes with you, Matt.
Thank you.
Love it.
Me too. You too.
And sometimes when we sit down to play at home in our
Yes.
kitchen, and our gang is not here with us, it feels different. It feels different. I feel like we're playing together. So thank you for being part of this. Elise, you said a lovely thing there, that this community is sunshine. It's sunshine that we all need. And, it's built by all of us showing up and bringing the sun. And it's very comforting for us here in Boston, in the States, especially to have friends joining us from Australia, to have friends joining us from Europe, from Ireland. It's very meaningful, from South America. It's very meaningful and very comforting. It just feels like it gives us a broader perspective, the longer game. And, that's what these tunes do as well. They're the long game, and we're in it for the long game together. So thank you. To Andrea and Michael in Odenwald, welcome back. Wonderful to have you joining us from your home in Germany. And let's see, to Petter in Norway. Hello and welcome back. Hope the family is well, and always happy to have you joining us. Elena and Fel, really, we are thinking of you as things are closing and things are smoky in California. I'm so sorry. To Kitty in London, thanks for joining us live. You're very welcome here to our home in Medford, and to Leon in Germany, I assume. To Leon, hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're making it live with us today. Oh, and to Tauno, wonderful to have you joining us. I think from Taiwan, and we're so honored to have you joining us so early in the morning for yourself, or late at night. Variations do surprise me too sometimes, Gustav. You never know what's going to happen. Sometimes they're great, and sometimes Mary, glad you enjoyed playing Calliope House again. Yeah, it's a real beauty. And to our friend here, enjoying the musical stylings and just listening. Again, listening is a very active, wonderful thing to do. So I'm glad you're here. Hi, James in London. Welcome. And detective series set in Northern Ireland. Kesh, is it a prison? Is it actually a prison? Interesting. I don't know. I'll have to learn. What's up next?
Yeah, well, what's up next is we're going to do the Shaskeen and the Wise Maid. But I just wanted to recommend the TV show we're watching right now, which is called The Regime. It's on Netflix in the States. Kate Winslet. It's truly bizarre, and we love it. And if anyone else is watching it, we want to talk to you.
So my loves, we will continue with the Shaskeen.
She has created this incredible accent that doesn't exist in the world. It's really good. So the Shaskeen in G, and then the Wise Maid in D. Let's do it.
So the second tune, I'm going to bear in mind, because that's what we're going into.
Yeah.
But we're going to start with.
And then not too fast, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
1, 2, wee. So Long Kesh Detention Center is not the same as Crumlin Road, is it? Is that a different Her Majesty's prison? That's where Paddy Tunney was incarcerated, and a lot of people during the Troubles as well. Probably many places. Scene of many dramas. It's a good tune, the Kesh. Joni, welcome to you. And Wes and Julie, welcome. And to Sirin, welcome to you. And the regime, yes. Very, very something. I'm going to carry on with some hop jigs. Hop jigs for the spirit. Yes, because impossible to be in a bad mood after some hop jigs. But yeah, the first one. Oh, yeah. Comb your hair and curl it.
Just to address, we've been through this before, but the whole hop jig, slip jig relationship, like, yes, they're both written in 9/8, but there's such a wildly different feel, which I think will be amply demonstrated by this next set.
Hopefully so. It's less ba 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 and more bumpa dumpa dee.
Yeah, it's kind of they're in one.
Nice. I will also say, as somebody with naturally curly hair, comb your hair and curl it is not a good MO. Once we comb the curls, they become quite frizzy. So I would recommend, in fact, don't comb it at all. Just wash it and scrunch it. It's better than combing it and curling
Scrunch the hair and curl it.
Scrunch the hair and see what happens. Try the melodic variations and see what happens. Into. Okay.
I'm looking forward to it.
Can't do it too slowly. It's a hop jig. Like.
Yeah. You.
Does that sound good? Is that
I think that'll be nice.
Okay. 1, 2. Here we go. Matt Heaton and everyone. so fun.
Objects.
Gustav, I'm so glad that you like that set and you're going to steal it. You're going to use it in your next session. Have it. Our music is your music. This is all of our music. It's also yours. Take it away.
And also, a good moment to remind people that the VGSDB website, where you can like find index, like if you're looking for a particular tune, it's beautifully indexed, and you can find like the one tune out of the set of out of the many. So
yes, our deep thanks to Clayton Cook for putting that together. The VGSDB. Wonderful, wonderful resource if you're looking for a particular tune. And like we said, this music is for all of us. That's what is so beautiful about a shared tradition, about a folk tradition, about a people's tradition. And free on YouTube too. Remember how much work I did to fight to keep everything ad-free from YouTube. Yeah. For years and years, I have fought YouTube. You know, they false claims of things that have copyrights when in fact they're all traditional tunes, except for ones that have been written that we've acknowledged. So after all of this time, I may be loosening my fight. You know, I myself can monetize and have chosen not to monetize the VGS.
Right.
But it's a lot of work to keep the ads off of the channel. So if you see them, you know, it's just Shannon maybe not having the headroom, and hope it isn't too interruptive for the shared learning experience. But we all own it together. So we're going to, speaking of owning it together, and speaking of things for free, we're going to offer you something. But first, Matt Heaton on the Wise Maid. Woohoo, said Mary. Agreed. And Scott, you're not alone in feeling like the Wise Maid B part is a little bit of a puzzle in the fingers. It's okay. It's very, very common.
I always say that tune is really early in the cultist books, in the Fionn Sashon books, and I always felt like, man, that is a hard tune to be putting in like the second set of reels or whatever it is.
The same with Coolies.
It's hard to back.
Like the same with Coolies. It's a hard first tune, like, you know. So chip away. You'll get more and more comfortable with it, but you are certainly not alone in having that feel a bit like a bear. We're excited that you're joining us, though, for the first time from Connecticut. That is wonderful. Wonderful to have you here. You're welcome at the VGS. And to Chauvel, hello, and I'm glad that you're enjoying the playing. And to Chromagful, glad that you're enjoying it as well. Got some fun usernames. Very exciting. Terry, I'm glad that you're here. The party is in full swing. Glad to have you joining us from Wales anytime. And for folks who are maybe joining us later on, hello to you. To folks who are here and just not weighing in on the chat, hello to each and every one of you. This is going to be our offertory set. So as always, I've been in touch with our friend and mentor, Seamus Connolly, frequently. Love this wonderful, heroic fiddle player. He's taught me so much about so many traditional tunes, including the wonderful hornpipe that we'll do in a little bit, that we did in our Zoom tune. But also, he writes some beautiful tunes. So we're going to try Polka that he wrote a few years ago, and he and I kind of workshopped it in a parking lot. It was sort of in the midst of COVID, and so we met up in a parking lot and went through this tune together. And so we're calling it the Car Park Polka. And we're going to do it before one of your tunes. Matt.
Yes, I wrote a tune for our friend Lexi Boatwright, who introduced me to the concept of soft pants, which is as opposed to like jeans or any sort of dress pants. Generally, soft pants would be like, you know, sweatpants, pajama bottoms, yoga pants, whatever. So I wrote the soft pants polka, and yeah. And and if you would like to drop any money in the bucket, there are some links there for you.
Yes, thank you to help us keep this going. And we're going to keep it going on the second Saturdays. So, we're ready?
Yeah.
Soft pants?
Yeah.
1, 2. That's a great polka.
Yeah,
That's a great polka.
that's nice.
Both
That's
of
nice.
them. Soft pants and car park.
You can wear soft pants in the car park if you wish.
So, good. Now we play together. And now we play together. Dermot, yes, I will give your best wishes to Seamus. Wonderful. Next up.
Next up, some jigs. Are we doing some jigs?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We're going to try the haunted house, and we're going to do it in A. It's not a tall order. We know. Right?
Yep.
We're going to try instead. Not too bad. Not dead handy on the keyless flutes, too.
And we'll go not too fast. We'll go
Sounds good.
take it easy. And then we'll go into Haste to the Wedding.
Ooh, da, doo, doo, da, doo, da, doo, da, doo, da, da. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Had to happen.
Keep it light.
Keep it
Lifted. Keep it bright.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. And Maid, thanks for joining us. Glad to have you here. And glad you're enjoying the music. Leon, good idea to take the E whistle out so that you can just play it in the key of G. You can finger it in the key of G. Mm-hmm. That said, friends, Really, Elizabeth, a haunted house in A on the keyless, on the whistles and on the keyless flutes. Easy. There's no G sharp there. I mean, it might not initially be right there for you because you might not be accustomed to playing in an A. But give it a try in your own time. Try it to start on an A note, and you'll notice it doesn't have any G sharps in it. It's handy. It's nice. Nice, strong.
I like that.
Nice, strong flute tune written by a nice, strong flute player, Vincent Broderick. So wonderful. And Meow, I'm glad you're loving this. I'm glad you're joining us. So, Susan, glad that you went for the challenge and tried it in A, and no shame on those who choose not to. Speaking of challenge, we had a lovely hornpipe moment this morning in the Zoom tune, which we're doing a few hours before the virtual guided session on the second Saturdays. And I just taught this tune called Grandfather's Thoughts, which I learned from Seamus Connolly, who learned it from Julia and Billy Clifford. And it's a beautiful hornpipe called Grandfather's Thoughts. We'll try it into the Plains of Boyle, which, as Seamus taught us, that little turn is what Patty O'Brien used to do with the tune. A lovely little detail. And then we'll add onto it Callaghan's hornpipe. Is it Callaghan's hornpipe or Callaghan's favorite? There are two. Callaghan's favorite. Callaghan's favorite, which was named, I guess, for Mikey O'Callaghan, who was a West Clare fiddler.
Okay.
There's another tune that I love called Callaghan's Hornpipe, but this is Callaghan's favorite. All right, three hornpipes. Heaton.
All right.
Da-dee-doo-dum. 1, 2, 1, 2. Thank you.
Hey!
Thank you.
Upper partials. Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's good.
And Pam, glad that you're listening today. Glad that you're joining us as a listener for a mental health break, which is great. Let's tend to our
Mental
optimism,
health.
our mental health, lift each other up. Any little dab of sunshine in whatever form, let's take it. And we'll be okay. And I hope that your cough gets better for every reason, especially probably for your mental health. When you're feeling cruddy and you're feeling a little overwhelmed, it's a bad combo. So one brightness begets another. So wishing you quick return to full health. And to Danny in Venezuela, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. You're just in time for a couple of reels. We're going to play the beautiful Otter's Holt by Junior Crean, which he wrote in E minor, but we're going to play it in B minor, which is how it is more typically played. Beautiful. Into
Kiss Me, Kate.
that nice little 1920s bop. Maybe it's much older than that, but it's been recorded in the 20s.
Into George White's favorite.
Which I just learned. George White was a piccolo player. It was probably written by George White, or it might have been written by the guy who wrote the Provenance.
Forget his name.
But it was probably written by George White. But wow, a piccolo player. He was a piccolo player in New Jersey. Susan also plays the piccolo and lives in New Jersey. And he was on a weekly radio show in New Jersey. I just learned this.
Oh, wow.
A piccolo player.
I wonder if there's recordings of that anywhere. Probably not.
Yes, there are some.
There are?
Of George White's favorite on the piccolo.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, amazing.
Fascinating. George White's, which I say it's in G, but it takes a while to get there. It sort of starts on E minor.
Or C.
Yeah.
But first.
No, E minor.
Into.
Gonna be good.
Okay. La 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 da do la da la da dee dum. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I was going to dare you to play the whole thing up an octave. But
I was
thinking about it.
I was thinking about it, but
yeah.
I think I'd have to.
So piccolo. Okay, so if the Irish flute is like an orchestral flute from the mid 1800s, did they have piccolos back then too?
Yeah, little fifes. Those are all.
Yeah, were they keyed like? Or
Well, just like this. They
like,
started off keyless, and then they added keys same time.
So yeah, wow, okay.
Same idea. Yeah. I know. I love the piccolo players coming together here and sharing Stars and Stripes Forever stories. Amazing. Well, friends, we are at the end of the hour already.
We are.
This has been a total delight. Thank you so much for coming together and for sharing a few tunes with us. We're going to end with a beautiful Manx lullaby that we heard Mike play on the Facebook page. So we have a VGS Facebook page where folks sometimes share videos of tunes they're working on, tunes they're arranging. Nice to have a little place to share things, a little accountability, a little just, cool. And I had heard this, Solace recorded it a while ago, but it's beautiful. I don't know how to say it. Arrane Gelby. I didn't do my homework. I don't know what it means in Manx, but it's very beautiful, and we're going to try that. And before we do, a big thank you to each and every one of you for joining us. Dank u wel. Gramahagat. Tapalat. Merci beaucoup. Trugare. Arigato gozaimasu. Dziękuję. Dankeschön. Mille grazie. Goi. Sheshe. No. Sheshe. Sheshe. Oh my goodness. I'm losing my Chinese. Thank you. Sheshe. Chwala wam. Toda. Tusen tak. Kamsahamnida. Evcharisto. Chwala wam. Eskarikasko. Danyavad. Kidos. Natenda. Shukran. Miigwech. Yutva. Spasiba. Ahehe. Salamat. Tarimakashi. Dioch. Kusnem. Muito obrigada. Gam un. ขอบคุณนะคะ ขอบใจหลายเด้อ Muchas gracias. Aita. Gura miaid. Thank you so much. Did I say that right in Manx? I don't know. I need to learn some Manx.
Yeah, clearly.
It's a beautiful language and a lot of beautiful music. So, did I put it in the chat what we're going to play? Yes, I did.
Yeah. Good for you, good for you.
So, thanks, folks.
Thank you. Oh, if anyone's around in town next week, we have a lovely set planned for you for BCM Fest. If you want to come, we're playing on Saturday at
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock
at the Crystal Ballroom.
Yeah.
Boston Celtic Music Festival happening starting on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then some fun on Sunday as well. Looking forward to being part of the fun. But first, looking forward to playing this waltz lullaby with you.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Thanks so much,
Thanks,
folks.
everybody.
California friends, be so safe. We're thinking of you. Everybody, we're thinking of you. Thanks for joining us. Take good care of yourselves, and we'll be back here on the second Saturday of February. Bye, guys.